Okay, nobody believes this story is true, so I'm just gonna put it on the internet and you can decide for yourselves. So back in the 60s, my dad grew up in Toronto, Ontario, Canada in the 60s, 70s, back when you could own a house in Toronto or in Ontario in general. And when he met my mom, they moved out of the city, they had kids, they settled down sort of like farm country out. So 10 years ago or so, he was driving in Toronto in the evening and he happened to be in his old neighborhood. So he drove by his childhood house just to kind of, check it out, see what was going on. And they were tearing it down. And the construction crew had gone home because it was in the middle of the night. So he drove onto the construction site and he took the front door and he drove it back home to our place. And I remember being there when this happened. And I was like, Dad, but for why? We have all the front doors we could need. And I remember he said this to me and it's so poignant and I think about it all the time. And he said, I walked through that door every day of my life. I couldn't let them knock it down. And that story sat with me for years, just about growing up and the things we hold on to. And then finally I wrote this song about it.
What I walked through every day of my life.